Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities, and even look forward to the blessings. Now, this is going to be your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology for the week of November the 7th. Don't forget to pick up my new psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition. I would love for you to read and review. That would be a wonderful birthday present for me to bring in my new solar year for November the 15th. And also, don't forget to check out Latoya Chandler. She is Mental Chatter Musings author spotlight for the month of November. You can head on over to treasuresandspoils.com for one of her candles or scents, or you can always head on over to Amazon or wherever books are sold and pick up one of her novels. And of course, like I always say, read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into your weekly astrology. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology for your week of November 7th, 2021. Let's get into it. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me to know that you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, the sun is in Scorpio at 19 degrees on the 11th, on Thursday. And those influenced by this degree can see success in their plans, even where they sometimes may have doubted their progression. Okay. Now, I'd say this is aspecting for your placements between 16 and 22 degrees of Scorpio. I'd say even Pisces and Cancer, because those are your areas of blessings. So, success can come in at those angles. Yeah, I'll say those signs. Now, the moon in Aquarius is going to be squaring the sun early in the morning around 9 degrees Scorpio. So there could be someone doesn't have your best interest at heart in home and family, okay? Or not home and family, I'm sorry. For you, this is behind the scenes with secret sacrifice and solitude as it pertains to what you think and preach, your education and skills. I'd say even this is someone at a distance from you. They might be bashing what you think and preach or your skills behind the scenes. This could be a friend, someone within a social group, because that's your natural area of friends and social groups. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Aquarius and Scorpio, just be very mindful of this. Also, I want you to, this could be at school as well for some of you, because it could have to do with your education, where you're trying to gain closure with something. There's something going on behind the scenes. It could also, the area that normally squares this area is your area of Leo as well. So I look to Leo as well for people at work, maybe even someone you've been of service to. Be mindful of what you tell people, what you say to people, and things like that, because you have someone kind of opposing you there. That's your area of health as well, Leo. And if it squares that area, this could be someone in the energetic realm trying to affect you spiritually as well. So you want to definitely be on guard with that. Make sure you are just being mindful of putting those protections in place. However you protect yourself in the spiritual realm, whether it's sage or, whether you have a Rajka, prayer, make sure you're staying prayed up, whatever it is, just be mindful of that around that time. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, you have that person in the background trying to affect you. Now, the moon will couple with Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees. So, lucky assistance or opportunities can come and help you achieve your goal as it pertains to something you're trying to accomplish behind the scenes with secret sacrifice, solitude. Okay. Literary pursuits are favored here as well, especially where it's been sorely needed. Now, if you have placements between, I'd say, 20 and 26 degrees of Aquarius or Scorpio, this is definitely aspecting you. Scorpio is your area of, education and skill. So, literary pursuits and things like that, I'd say. Let's see. So someone could be coming in to help you, if you have those placements, help you with what you think and preach, maybe your education and skills, they could, and this is your area behind the scenes, so they could be helping you secretly, they could be making a sacrifice for you. This is where help was sorely needed. You could also be helping someone in the background as well, or it could require you to help someone in the background, whatever this lucky, this luck brings, this lucky assistance or opportunity brings. Now, Mercury in Scorpio at 9 degrees is going to be trining Pallas in Pisces at 9 degrees. So your talents are going to bring you some sort of blessing. Whatever it is you do in education, whatever you speak and preach, maybe you're pulling someone in at a distance from you. Okay, but your brilliance and independence shines at this degree. If you have any placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Scorpio or Pisces. Moving along to Friday, November the 12th. The sun is at 20 degrees of Scorpio. And that's an angle where you want to keep an eye out on your more rebellious children, especially if you have placements between, I'd say, 17 and 23 degrees of Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo, because those are the areas that square those areas. Now, your area of children is Cancer as well. So if you have placements between that 17 and 23 degrees of any of those signs, let's hope your children don't get into trouble. People who have, been through some things and learned some lessons can see progression. Maybe you're seeing progression with a romantic partner or a creative endeavor, or with your children. Challenges, this is where challenges truly has changed someone for the better. Now, moving along, the sun at 20 degrees also will trine Neptune in Pisces at 20 degrees. So a spark of inspiration that you've had, maybe a dream, some, Neptune is about illusions and delusions as well, but maybe it's some dream or inspiration that you've had that brings some goodness your way as it pertains to your education, as it pertains to what you think and preach as well. This could be a blessing that you're bringing in that's at a distance from you. Might be traveling for, you might have that spark of inspiration, and it requires your travel. Just make sure it's for the greater good, not for maleficent or ill-fated means, whatever it is that you're doing or saying. You don't want to be dreaming up something to hurt someone, okay? Be mindful of that. If you have placements between that 17 and 23 degrees of Pisces or Scorpio, it's aspecting you. Now, the moon in Pisces at 6 degrees is going to sextile Venus in Capricorn at 6 degrees. And there's an opportunity or assistance coming your way under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. And it has to do for you, it has to do with your friends, with your goals and your social groups. So if you come up on some money, try not to squander it. This could be a goal you're trying to accomplish as it pertains to some money. It could be a goal you're trying to accomplish as it pertains to a romantic partner, or even maybe you even going out and having fun, but just don't overdo it. Okay, this degree also notes, tension. tension with friends and social groups. Okay, so don't avoid underhanded activities and desperation, because what you're willing to do or what someone else is willing to do for money or romance or pleasure, you want to watch out for, because that's noted, especially if you have placements in Pisces or Capricorn between 3 and I'd say 9 degrees. Okay. Don't do anything you wouldn't want done to you, you or that could get you in trouble, because you could find yourself by yourself. Okay. Now, the moon in Pisces at 8 degrees is going to trine Mars and Scorpio at 8 degrees a little later. It's, I'd say probably about 4 hours later. This could be assistance in the spiritual realm, or you could be being assisted even by a female figure. This has to do with education and skills, what you think and preach. This could be someone at a distance from you. Whether it's assistance with a, even a child, this brings a blessing. It might be something you say that, blesses someone, with your education and with your skills. You could be using that to help someone. If you have placements in Pisces or Scorpio between 5 and 11 degrees, this is aspecting you. Maybe someone is helping you through challenges, or you are using your education and skills to bring a blessing to you and assist through challenges, okay? Or you're using your education and skills, your work, whatever it is you do, to bring a blessing your way. Now, there will be a square, though, between Pisces and Gemini at 8 degrees. So that's still affecting those angles between 5 and 11 degrees. There's some type of nurturing needed to home and family, because it's clashing with you. There's something, a relationship in home and family, or just something is going on in home and family. And I say a relationship, it could be because Gemini squares Virgo. So if you have placements in Virgo too, between 5 and 11 degrees, it could be, aspecting that area. But there's something going on there where someone needs some nurturing in home and family. Okay. This is where the honorable, are called to assist, during this angle. Okay. So maybe you're assisting, or someone is assisting you there, or somebody needs assistance. Okay. Now just to let you know, your areas of assistance or opportunity, if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees Scorpio, you can find assistance within your areas of Leo or Aries. If it's money or resources that you need for home and family, you could have an opportunity to help someone or make yourself of service to someone, or even lend a health resource to someone if you have those placements in Aries, or Leo. Those are your areas of assistance for Gemini, for your area of home and family. So if you're look to that aspect. Now, on Saturday, November the 13th, the sun is in Scorpio at 21 degrees. And this says you have to be strong and develop dexterity to push through obstacles in life, to keep what you have, or even recover. Something, it will take efforts, but it can be done. Some people can see losses if they take the easy way out. So be mindful if you have placements between 18 and 24 degrees of Scorpio, of taking the easy way out. If you have any placements in between those degrees of Leo and Aquarius, I'd say that's where you could see some losses if you take the easy way out, because those are your areas that square the area of education and skills, what you think and preach, long distance travel. So if you're trying to gain closure there, put in the work in education. You don't want to take the easy way out. If you have to be of service to someone, or at work, you don't want to take the easy way out. You want to be mindful of that. It's going to take effort. You're going to have to use your education and skills and things like that, but it can be done. Success can be had, okay? But you just have to, put the work in. So placements between, like I said, 18 and 24 degrees of Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. You want to really look at this. You're going to have to put more energy in there with your education and skills and you being of service to someone. It might require you to make a sacrifice or work behind the scenes. Now, around 6 or 7 p.m., the sun in Scorpio will trine the moon in Pisces at 21 degrees. So there's some type of blessing directly aspecting you as it pertains to what you think and preach, as it pertains to your education and skills, as it pertains to, I'd say, something at a distance from you is bringing some sort of blessing in, your education. Maybe it's something you've written and submitted. A blessing can show up helping you to recoup your losses, possibly through questionable means, Be mindful of what you'll do to attain luxuries. Shared finances and passions can make you kind of do some underhanded things or some things under the table to gain what you want. So be mindful. If you have any placements in Scorpio or Pisces between that 18 and 24 degrees, that's aspecting you. Now, the moon in Pisces at 22 degrees will sextile Lilith in Taurus at 22 degrees. So be mindful of your instincts. Impulsive behavior does not bode well at this angle, especially if you have placements between, I'd say, 19 and 25 degrees of Pisces or Taurus. You can undergo great losses, even violence can happen at this degree, so be mindful of where you're ready to jump and assist someone. When you're ready to jump and communicate and say something, even as it pertains to a sibling, a neighbor, your networks of people, or even, during short distance travel, if you're willing to help someone, you can undergo some great losses, and violence can happen at this degree as well. So be mindful of that, okay? Please be careful of how you choose to react. Shoot, something just popped in my head. Even if you're driving in traffic and you're stopping to assist someone on the side of the road or something, I know I always want to help people, just think twice, okay? Because Taurus is about your life in general, and you don't want to do something risky. Especially if you're a female, if you're by yourself, don't be picking anybody up on the side of the road or pulling over and helping someone, maybe even trying to hand someone some money out a window or help someone or something. I'm all for helping people, but if you're by yourself and you're a female too, just be really careful, because violence and losses are noted at this degree, and it's due to you being impulsive or jumping to assist someone, whether it's a neighbor, whether it's during short distance travel, whether it's someone in your networks of people, whether it's a sibling. Please be careful, okay? God bless you guys, and stay tuned for the tarot portion. I've attached it from the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday horoscopes. It's already linked in. So stay tuned for that. Bye now. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for November 7th, 2021. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content I'm putting out. You cannot click the button on Facebook. You have to go directly on YouTube, pull up Enchantress Press Astrology, and click that button and subscribe. Okay, so let's talk about your video. Let's talk about your horoscope. Permeating your week is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords talks about, well, first of all, the Queen of Swords is it doesn't have to be a woman, but, it's a woman on the card, but it's typically someone who is about their business. They're very protective of their own interests, and they don't put anybody else's needs above their own. You could also be getting help from someone in the energetic realm as well to accomplish your goals. So do know that. Now, let's talk about your cards, because it's like, I don't know, maybe it'll come more to me while I'm going, because I'm a little confused just a little bit as to your challenge cards. Your challenge cards are great. So let's talk about what you're going to be going through this week. Now, first of all, it looks like you're balancing your energies, you're balancing your temper, your temperament, so you're not being volatile or anything. And what this tells me is, because it's permeated by the Hangman card, that just tells me that you're having to exercise some type of patience, okay? And keep your attitude, nice and calm and smooth across the board, so you're not swaying too far to the left or too far to the right because you're impatient about some sort of choice or decision that you're waiting for to be made. I understand that you are waiting you're ready to go. You're ready to expand. You're ready to get more information coming into you so that things can speed up and projects can increase. And there is more coming to you. Okay. Projects and events are going to speed up. Communication is going to speed up, but it's coming in little by little. It's the new moon. So these new opportunities are, they're coming, and they're in their gestation period. The full moon is coming up next. So, it's all in divine timing, but things are being, revealed. Especially for you, you have something being revealed, and you're going in and you're garnering more information as it pertains to your Three of Pentacles. And your Three of Pentacles is either about a home or a business location. You also might be rising up around among the ranks with your peers and things like that. So mastery and specific skills is definitely indicated with this Three of Cups, okay, or Three of Pentacles, I'm sorry. So you're getting more information about your, the mastery of your skills, or you're researching more about how you're going to get this new business location or get this new business home, or how you should go about things now that you're rising among the ranks with your peers. Now, your next set is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands talks about someone who moves towards you very passionately. Now, it could be an in and out person, because I've had somebody even explain them before, like they're like an alley cat. You feed them, they're there, they're happy, and then the next thing you know, 3 days later, they're gone, but they'll be back next month type of deal. You could have that person coming in and out of your life, or this could Pisces, this could possibly just be you starting some sort of new partnership, and you're forging toward this partnership with the Wheel of Fortune permeating it. So it's luck. It's a positive card. As a matter of fact, the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card. So you've been watering and nurturing something, keeping up hope, because that Star card, it indicates that you've been keeping up hope for something, and that you've been nurturing something. It could have to do with a partnership, because that's what's aspecting, but you are on the right path, and you're using your creativity to cultivate some type of happiness and success now. You might be forging a partnership with a fire sign person, a very passionate fire sign person, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I don't know what's going on with me today. But either way, this partnership is blessed. It has the Wheel of Fortune, and you're going in the right direction. This is wonderful for you. Now, your challenge and advice is permeated by the Judgment card, which means, number one, there's a decision being made, a judgment being made. It could have to do with court. It could have to do with just a choice or decision, or some type of second chance, but make sure you examine your role in the situation. Anytime you have the Judgment card, you should examine your role in the situation. Now, your challenge is this overflowing cup of love, fast communication coming your way, or travel that's turning into positivity. Now, how this is a challenge, I don't know. You know, or maybe you're waiting for this to come in. You're waiting for this judgment to come in. Okay. And that's why you were kind of antsy and balancing your energies and stuff like that. The challenge is being emotionally filled via communication coming at a distance from you, or long distance travel, you know, that judgment being made. But you have the wheel of fortune, and your advice is to bask in the sun of your world, of this partnership, this Six of Cup, old friends, nostalgia, reunions that are coming in, and it's brightened up and more positivity is coming in and changing your world. You have a really good, for some reason, challenge and advice cards too. So, I mean, it looks like this judgment is to come in for you. You know, maybe it's about what you've invested as well in, you know, this, it could be a friendship circle, or something at a distance from you that you were waiting on to come in, where the monotony had set in to a relationship where you were plotting forward. But now there's some type of judgment coming in for you. Okay. So I hope this helped. God bless you. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye now.